Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about stainless steel knives. So, many people believe they don't rust. That's actually wrong. They do rust. I do have a knife here. This is a knife from the French brand. It's called, I really cannot pronounce this, Laguiole. I'm really bad at it, at pronouncing this. But anyway, so this is, as you can see, if my camera zooms in, it's a stainless steel, but you do see some rust spot on it, as it is an old knife and it's been sitting for a long time. So, what is the solution to get rid of these rusty spots on your knife? Well, there's a really easy solution. There's no need to panic. Usually stainless steel rust, but it takes way longer time for stainless steel to rust compared to high carbon steel knives. And the reason is the chromium inside stainless steel, and that's why it's usually more shiny. And after not taking care of it for some time and letting it sit for a long time, it will look like this. However, it's not as scary as if it was a high carbon steel knife, because they can rust much faster. But again, if your knife rusts, there's no problem. You don't need to throw it away. You can just make it look as good as it was, or at least close to as good as it was. And what you need is just sandpaper. I have few here, and you can get different numbers. I usually would, if you don't have much rust, you can start with something really small like this one, and then if your rust is pretty bad, you can move your way up to other numbers. We're gonna start with this one first and see what the result and outcome is gonna be with this little knife that we have. So usually put the sharp edge the opposite side of you, and then get the sandpaper. Just cut it as much as you want. These are really cheap sandpapers. You can buy them for 50 cents or so, depending on where you live. Anyway, you put it around it, and you just go up and down. You try to put the pressure on it, and try to get all over the knife. See, it's already much better. As you can see, some of the other ones, on the other side, they're completely gone. You usually have to take care of your knives. Stainless steel, you don't have to take care as much. But high carbon steel knives, you need to take care of them. You need to oil them up, and don't let them stay in wet spots for a long time, outdoor or something. And do the sandpaper like this, and you can get it these areas as well. I think this number of sandpaper should be good for us. Of course, if you use a smaller number sandpaper, you might scratch the surface a little bit, but that's no problem. It's better than having rust. As you can see, it's much better, and the rust, you can say, it's completely gone. I will let it work on it off camera and try to clean this area off as well, and then I'll show you the results. So we are back, and I think the knife looks much more better, especially the blade. Now As you can see, it looks much better for this old knife. What I usually like to do for especially my high carbon steel knives, like these knives that I have here, I like to oil them up and wash them. I have this oil. This is no advertisement. I'm just using this one. This is also against like rust. Usually I like the 3-in-1 oils. Those are the best, better than WD-40 and some other knives. And then you just rub it in there. But again, this is a stainless steel. You really don't need to do it, but I just like to show you how I do it, and I think it's a good thing to do for your other knives, like high carbon steel knives. Still, you can wash it with the oil, which is nice. It's all kind of shiny again. And then I usually like to oil this place up too for my pocket knives, so they close and open better, especially when they're this old. These knives and like these oils and the 3-in-1 oils, they're also for cleaning, which is nice. Yep, closes and opens way smoother now. It's a pretty cool knife that I was given to from a friend. Alright, and then like one more thing you need to know, like these knives, these are high carbon steel knives. These can rust easily if you don't care for them. These ones that I have here that are shiny and they're mirror-like, these are also high carbon steel, but these can rust much more. Like it's more hard, like it's more difficult for them to rust, but it's still, you need to take care of them and you need to oil them up. But that will be another video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like to check out my Instagram, I post like some knife pictures and some other pictures. Please check the link in the description. Thank you for watching.